start to, don't worry about the dog. I will throw him off.
Off the roof?
No, I didn't say that. I can put him in the room.
I think he'll calm down a little bit.
Yeah. So start to just breathe deeply into your stomach. Take notice of your breath, and if you're breathing through the nose or through the mouth. I'll put the dog in. I'll put the dog in the room somehow. Just relax. So if you're breathing through your mouth, start to focus on only the nose. Taking the breath all the way to the stomach and inflating it like a balloon. And when you exhale, let the belly button draw towards the spine. Together, let's take 3 breaths into the nose and out through the mouth, very slowly. So let's breathe in through the nose, fill the belly, and exhale, let everything go through the mouth. Breathe in, fill the belly, exhale through the mouth, let all the air out. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Feel the belly become really big. A little more, and exhale. Now slowly bring the knees together. Feet will be to the outside of the mat. Sway the knees from left, all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. Very slowly. I want you to keep focusing on your breath during today's practice. It can be natural, however, try to keep it focused on to the belly, diaphragmic breathing. Let's bring the knees towards the chest, give them a nice squeeze, rock from side to side. Keep the head down. Now place the left foot onto the mat. Take your peace fingers and thumb and see if you can hold on to your big right toe. Keep the knee bent in towards the chest. The other foot is down onto the mat. Now stick your lower back into the mat. Peel your shoulders back into the mat as well. And see if you can lift the heel towards the sky. Or keep the knee bent. So we want to focus here on the hamstrings, and you're also going to feel it in that right hip socket. Extend, pull the shoulder back, and release. The foot back down to the mat. Now bring the left knee towards your chest, and take your peace fingers and thumb, hold on to your big left toe. Relax the head down and make sure that your chin is towards your chest, so you're not lifting the chin too high up to the sky. Now, extend that left heel up towards the sky, peel the left shoulder back. Press your lower back into the mat and see if you feel an intensified sensation along the hamstrings. If you don't, start to take that heel towards the sky, straightening the leg a little more, little by little. And release. Bring the knees towards your chest one more time. And take your hands now behind your knees, in the crease behind the knees. And start to just rock from front to back. About 3 rocks to the length of your spine. And when you're ready, you come up to a seat. Extend the legs all the way forward. Take out the flesh from underneath your glutes.
Not much.
Oh my god! Ah, that's so cute. Okay, now from here, extend, point your toes forward, plantar flexion, and then flex the toes back. So we're just going to work the ankles a little bit. You can press your fingers into the mat, straight spine, or palms, whatever. Point the toes, bring them back. Point the toes, bring them back. Spread the feet a little hip width apart. Take the feet all the way to the left, see if they can touch the floor. And then take the feet all the way to the right. So here we're also working the hips. Left, right. Now one more time, a little toe flexion. Point your baby toes forward and your big toe back. Can you do that? Toes matter too, guys. Toes have feelings. Okay, point the big toe forward, little toes back. And let's do that again. So play around with it. Go slow, go fast. You'll notice that there's some movement around the muscles in your toes and the mount of your foot. Okay. Take the left knee into the left elbow. Okay, and take the right elbow in line with the left foot. So just like this, we're going to cradle and Hindalasana is what it's called. And if you can't do it, you can hold on to the foot like this. Now what you want to do is you want to bring that shin towards your chest as much as possible. And you're just going to rock from side to side. So the point here is to open up that hip. See if you can
here.
Well, straight in the back. Point the toe up. Yeah, and then bring it towards the face. Is there a lot of tension still? Maybe just open the back a little bit. Okay, release the leg. Now we'll do the other side. Doggy. Does that sound better? So, I mean, you're pulling from here. I would say as long as it doesn't feel bad, then keep trying to open it up.
I feel a stretch in my hip.
Yeah, so stretching the glute. This is for the hip too. Okay, extend forward. Let's bring the hands together. So we're just focusing on opening up the joints little by little. Make circular motions, and now change the direction. Oh my god.
Yes, stop that, you little puppy.
Here. Start rotating the hands, make circles all the way to the sides. Change the direction of your wrist circles. Bring the hands up. I'm just ignoring the dog, guys. Ignore the dog. Dog is like one of those thoughts that don't get out of your head. You just have to keep going with life. So bring the hands to your shoulders, and let's breathe in, bring the elbows back. Breathe out as you bring the elbows forward. So we're opening the chest and we breathe in. When we breathe out, we're closing the chest. It only makes sense. The space for the lungs open. Exhale, curve the spine. Try to breathe through the nose. Okay, and change the direction. So just opposite, yeah. So the elbows together, you breathe out. Elbows apart, you breathe in. I'm just gonna deal with the dog.
No, it's fine. So,
So curious. Cute. Okay. Take the left hand to the outside of the mat. Right hand reaches towards the left ear. And just tilt the head all the way towards the right. Keep pressing the left fingers into the mat. So you're going to feel stretch along the neck and shoulder. Take the right hand now towards the mat. Let's do the other side. You can spend as much time as you want here, but we're just swifting through it. Now drop the chin towards the chest. And inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, bring the chin down. Do this 2 more times. Breathe in slowly through the nose. Exhale slowly through the nose. And 1 more time. And exhale down. Swing the legs back. And let's meet on all fours. Okay, from here, press your toes into the mat, knees into the mat, and hands into the mat. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Let's inhale, arch the spine as you lift the tailbone up, curve, bring the shoulders back, lift the chin up. And on the exhale, we're going to start to curve the tailbone down towards the mat, curve the spine, round it completely as you look towards your belly button. Neck is super long. Great, let's breathe in. We'll do this a couple more times. Slowly as we arch the back, roll the shoulders back, chin up. Open the throat. On the exhale, you start to curve into your cat. Push the ground away. Notice a rounding in the top of your back. Good job. And 1 more time. Close the eyes. Coming back to neutral, let's breathe in as we lift the left hand up to the sky into this twist. And on the exhale, you're going to take that left hand underneath. You're going to rest on your left shoulder, left arm, palms facing up, and your left ear is pressed onto the mat. Good job. So from here, we're going to take a few breaths. However, if you want, lift that right hand up to the sky and wrap it around to hook with your left hip for a twist. Also, if you want to take it up another notch, kick that right foot all the way back and allow your toes to press against the mat. So there's length and there's also a bit more weight on that left shoulder. Make sure you peel the right shoulder back. If you don't feel it, this is to let you know we're working the upper back. What? Is that the dog or what was that? Oh.
It was us.
Oh. Okay. Lift yourself back up, take a breath. Come to all fours. Breathe in and breathe out through the mouth. Now get ready for the other side. Reach the right hand up to the sky, breathe in. And exhale, bring that hand in between your knee and left arm and rest on your right shoulder. So today we're going to go slow and steady, but we're going to do things that are going to open us up in different ways than we probably do throughout the day. So just bear with me. Reach the left hand up. Swing it back. Extend that left leg all the way back and press onto your toes. Last cue here is to lift or peel that left shoulder back. So roll the left shoulder back away from the ears. Woo! We get down, we get back up again. No, that's it was for me. Okay, 1 more breath here. And if at any time you need to take a break, you go into a child's pose. So you lean the hips back into your heels and just breathe, catch your breath, and when you're ready, you come back up again. So let's all go into a child's pose.
We need 2 mats next time.
The knees, the knees can be apart or together. Hands can be to the sides or extended all the way in front of you. You can tuck the toes if it's too painful for you. Otherwise,
This is the knees.
oh, the knees. Okay. Well,
You know, because it goes like
so like,
comes thinner.
yeah, I know. Just try this. Roll it again. Just put it.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Now that we have our breath back, we'll give one more breath for Zata. So just tune in with padded knees. So just take this moment to gather your breath, gather your power, push through anything despite any distraction, like dogs, the heat, coronavirus. Always keep that power and do things to maintain its strength. So do yoga regularly as well. Breathe in as you shift your weight forward, pressing into your palms. We're on all fours again. And exhale through the mouth. Press the toes into the mat. Press your hands into the mat and let's lift the knees up towards the sky into a downward dog with knees bent. Or you can straighten them, so this is your practice. I'm just guiding you along the way. Start to walk one foot at a time. That means bend one knee so much while the other is extending. We're just walking the dog. Now start to tippy-toe your feet very slowly to the front of the mat. Feet are right behind your hands. Hold on to opposite elbows, drop the head down. You can bend the knees as much as you want just to make sure that back is as loose as possible. Sway from left to right. And let's just take 3 nourishing breaths through the nose here. And again, use this moment to cultivate your power inside. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you or any shit on the mind that needs to let go. Okay, release the hands and slowly roll up. Head comes up last. Now let's breathe in, reach the hands up. And exhale, bring the hands down to the sides. Let's do this a few times. So bring the hands up again. And exhale, hands down. One more time. Breathe in, extend the side body up. And exhale, relax, root down through your feet. Press your feet into the mat, firm them down. They're underneath the hips. Let's breathe in, reach the hands up again. And on the exhale, bend the knees and hinge at the hips as you bring the hands down towards the feet. Take your peace fingers and thumb, hold on to your toes. Keep looking in between your legs or towards the mat, actually. And see if you can straighten the legs. If you cannot, that's totally fine. However, keep trying to push your toes into your hands and at the same time pull yourself closer towards your toes. You can bend the elbows to the sides. It really helps create that space in the stomach and chest. Bend the knees. Bend the knees.
Oh, more?
Yeah, bend the knees as much as you need to. Alright, just 2 more breaths here. And on your exhales, just see if you can straighten the knees a tiny, tiny bit, but there's really no need to, but just feel that sensation in the back of the legs. Awesome. Release the hands. Place the hands onto the shins. And let's breathe in, lengthen the spine forward, crown of the head reaches all the way forward. And exhale, bend the knees so much that your stomach is basically resting onto your thighs. A little less, yeah. Now you're going to take your hands underneath your feet, and your toes are going to press against your wrist like they're giving them a little massage. Bend the knees to the point, and bend your elbows too. Like this. Yeah. So from here, what, it's hurting? Okay, we can go back to this. So you're gonna press your hands into your, you're gonna press your feet into your hand, and you're going to bend the elbows once again. Try to straighten the legs with time. Go like this, actually, right now. And then just drop the head down. If it's left to right, should I? Just to open up the back. Alright, let's release the hands, place the hands onto the shins. Breathe in, lengthen into a halfway lift. And exhale, hands to the mat. Walk your feet back into a downward dog. Bend the knees, gaze forward, and see if I'm going to take you back to the front of the mat. See if you can hop in between the hands. Press the shins back, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. And let's breathe in, reach the hands all the way up. Okay, exhale, hinge at the hips, bow down, Uttanasana. Press the hands into the mat, take that right foot all the way back. Bend the left knee, drop the back knee, and breathe in. Left heel is right underneath the knee. And now on the exhale, bring that left foot back, you're on your knees, and drop your chest, chin down towards the mat. Inhale, roll yourself into a little cobra, so your hips are pressed into the mat, elbows are bent. Bend the elbows, shoulders back. Now tuck the toes and lift yourself back up to a downward dog. And now take the right foot forward and breathe in. Look forward. Now bring the left foot to meet the right and exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, bow down. Take the left foot back. Drop the back knee. Inhale, look forward. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the knees together and drop the chin, the chest and the chin down towards the mat. Butt is lifted. And then point the toes and start to bend the elbows as you lift the chest up. Breathe in. Oh, here's the dog again. Exhale, downward dog. Good timing! Now take a breath in as you bring the left foot forward, gaze forward, and then bring the right foot to meet the left. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, fold down. Press the hands into the shins and breathe into a halfway lift. Press the hands into the mat, walk the right foot back, left foot back, into a plank. Breathe in as you push the mat away. And exhale, hover down, bend the elbows, and you can even bring the knees to the floor or just hover into a chaturanga. Roll the toes, and roll the shoulders back as you lift the chest up. Breathe in. This is upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes into your downward dog. Awesome. We're going to take 3 breaths here into your downward dog. So make sure your feet are hip width apart. Walk the feet a little closer towards you so that you can keep lifting those hips up to the sky. straight back. Push the hands into the mat to find that length and roll your shoulders away from each other. Yeah, good job. Okay, look forward and you can walk the right foot, then the left foot to the front of the mat. Press the shins away, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Breathe in, swing the hands up towards the sky. Let's do that again. Exhale down. Let's try to go a little faster. Breathe in, push the shins away. Good. Exhale, hands down. Walk the left foot back, then the right foot back. Now we're going to breathe into a high plank first. Press the palms down underneath the shoulders. Good. Exhale, slowly hover. Try to make sure the shoulders are in line with the hips. Shoulders down. And then inhale and roll into your upward dog. Beautiful. Now exhale, downward dog. Look at your feet, make sure they're hip width apart. Press the hands into the mat. Shoulders are in line with your ears. Arms are straight. You can bring your feet a little closer. Yeah, bend the knees. Keep the knees bent as you lift the hips up. Good. And wrap the triceps in. Okay guys, one more breath. Now bring the feet together and you can again walk to meet your hands or take a nice gentle hop. Press the shins away. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Press the hands into the mat. Take the left foot all the way back. Press the toes into the mat. Lower the knee. Lower the back knee. Make sure the right heel is right underneath the right knee. We're just going to lift the hands up into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take that right hip back, left hip forward. We're going to stay here for a few breaths so we can make sure we get a good opener in the left hip flexors. Palms are facing each other. Keep the breath long and use it to get deeper into the posture. So keep getting the groin closer towards the mat as you bend to that right knee. One more breath in, reaching the hands up. And on the exhale, like we did before once, you're going to maybe want to lower the leg for a sec. You're going to straighten the front leg, bring the hands back into your Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the toes, feel it in the hamstrings and especially that right calf. All right, breathe in, come back. Now, on the exhale, press the fingers into the mat. Lift off that back knee and pivot the foot so that it's parallel to the back of the mat. So look at your legs, you're now in a warrior two position. So let's hug the thighs together as we lift our hands up and extend the hands to the length of our legs. Look over the right shoulder to that right middle finger. And if you need to, you can walk the feet closer together. However, let's bend to the right knee. Keep the shoulders above the hips. Take that right thigh and scoop it under and push it forward. So we have that neutral spine. Okay, one more breath. The right quad might be shaking. Straighten the front leg. Turn the right foot so that it's parallel to the left foot. Beautiful. You can bring the toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Now, we're going to reach the hands up. And on the exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor. Straight back. You can bend the knees, but just make sure the back is straight. Roll the shoulders back. And fold. Now press your hands into the mat. Look forward, breathe in, halfway lift. Hands onto the hips, and exhale, come all the way up. Bring the heels in, toes slightly out. They're both still in line with each other. Breathe and reach the hands up. And on the exhale, make cactus arms and go into your goddess. So you're gonna scoop the tailbone under. What? Good.
You're Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, and take that tailbone down towards the mat. Length along the spine. Good. Now, you can close your eyes or keep them open, but literally we're just going to reach up, straighten the arms and legs, breathe in. And exhale into your goddess again. Try not to anticipate what's going to happen. Instead, just go with the moment. Breathe in, reach up. Straight arms and exhale, goddess. Good. Yeah, tailbone in. Reach up, inhale. You laugh. And exhale. Beautiful. Reach the hands up and turn your feet and hands towards the front of the mat. Press the hands to the mat. Reach the right leg up to the sky, three-legged downward dog. So your Merrick, you have to turn to this side, the front of the mat, here, towards me. Now, bring that right knee towards your nose. A little crunch, just for a sec. And then drop the right knee towards the middle of the mat. Swing the right foot back. So you're in a modified side plank. Left foot's reaching all the way towards the edge of the mat. The arch of the foot is in line with your right knee. Right hand's pressing down. Reach the left hand up and over the ear. Stretch the entire side body. Turn your palm so it's facing the earth. Let's breathe in along the length of that left side. Then exhale. Stretch a little more. Stay here. Okay, now lift the left leg up so that it's in line with the left hip. Flex the toes. Breathe in. And on the exhale, bring that left knee towards the right shoulder. And you're going to cross. You can do it. You're just going to, you don't even have to do it from up there.
Yeah.
You're going to cross the leg over. We're going to Gomukhasana. Walk that left foot all the way to the right. Right foot's back there. I'm going to move it to the left so I have space for my caboose. Got it? Yeah. So we're in Gomukhasana. This is working the hips. Gomukhasana is called cow face. Now, you can take the hands behind your back and hold on to opposite elbows. Or, take the right hand. I'll show you. Jen is doing the full version. So take the right hand, reach it behind, swing it so that the right hand is coming up towards the neck. Reach the left hand up to the sky. Bend the elbow and see if they can touch. They don't have to. They can just be like this, which is great. Or they can touch and you can bind your fingers. If your fingers are bind, or even if they're not, take those shoulder blades towards each other. You can't do that one. So maybe try this one, or you can stay like that. But work on the shoulders too. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. See if you can just close the eyes. And if you need to, hold on to opposite elbows. Sometimes my shoulder gets stuck in that. One more breath. Exhale. Let it go. Let the hand go. And start to just give a little shake. Now, press your hands into the front of your mat. We're not gonna do that yet. Take your hands into the front of the mat and lift yourself back up into a three-legged downward dog with your left leg up. So it's a nice stretch as you push your chest towards the thigh. Bring the left leg back and just gently walk the dog. So both feet down towards the mat. Bend one knee at a time. Allow the hips to sway. Bend your knees, gaze forward, and hop in between your hands or walk, feet together. Push your shins away, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold back as long. Press the hands into the mat as you take the left leg back. Lower the left knee. Did we do the left side already?
Yeah, we do that.
Oh, okay. Come back. Take the right leg back. Lower the right knee. Left ankle is underneath the left knee. Inhale, reach the hands up. You can bring the hands together. And we're going to take a few breaths here. So if it's in your practice, you can do a slight back bend. Or just give it a shot as you push the hips forward. Lift the chin up. Bring the hands back. Keep bringing that left thigh back, the left hip back, right hip forward, and hug those inner thighs together. We want to keep the energy in the body. One more breath here. See if you can bend deeper into that left knee so you open up the right hip flexors a little more. Now let's go into our Ardha Hanumanasana. Reach the hands up first. Breathe in. On the exhale, hands come back. Flex the left toes. Bow the chest down towards the mat. Oh, does that feel good or what?
Yeah.
Awesome. Bend into that front knee again. Breathe in. Reach the hands up. And on the exhale, hands come down. Lift that back knee off the mat. And rotate the ankle so that the foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Hug the thighs together. You're in your warrior 2 position. And reach the hands up. So the hands are going to be reaching to the opposite sides of the mat. Left knee is above that left ankle. Take that left thigh or butt cheek in and forward. Make sure the shoulders are above the hips and look over the left thumb. So take 2 more breaths here. Keep bending into that left knee, strengthening the quad muscles, opening the hips. Now breathe in, straighten the front leg, rotate the feet so that they're parallel to each other. Exhale through the mouth. Let's breathe in, reach the hands up. And exhale, hands down towards the mat. They can be underneath the shoulders. You can bend into your elbows as you bring the forehead or the crown of the head down towards the mat. Keep pressing your feet into the mat. Shift your weight slightly forward into your toes so you're not just leaning into the heels. Yes, if it's in your practice, go into a tripod stand. Until the time. Press the fingertips into the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Beautiful. On the exhale, you press the hands into the hips and lift your torso up. Now move your hands to frame the left foot, top of the mat. Oh, actually come back up. Forgot the best part. Toes out, heels in slightly. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, cactus, goddess. Queen. Kill. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bend into the knees. Knees are above the ankles. Tailbone is rooting down. Lift the chest up. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, goddess. Bend your limbs. One more time. Breathe in. Reach up. Star. Straighten the legs and arms. And exhale, goddess. Awesome. Stick your butt in just a little bit, Mern. Yeah. And come back up. Now, turn your hands to frame the front foot. And bring that left leg up to a three-legged downward dog. Exhale, feet meet. Lower your knees down to the mat. Bring the toes together, knees apart, and go into your Balasana child's pose. You can press your fingertips into the mat. Palms are lifted so it's an active child's pose. And we're working also the shoulders. Otherwise, just keep the palms down. Take this moment to just gather your breath again and to notice any changes in the body, or if you feel a little bit more loose, or you notice where you're stiffer than other parts of the body. This is the time to reflect. Breathe in as you shift your weight forward. Lift the hips up to a downward dog. Lift the left leg up towards the sky. Breathe in. And exhale, bring that left knee towards your nose. Now press the left knee into the middle of the mat and swing that left foot back outside of the mat. Extend the right leg all the way. Press the outer edge of that right foot toward the back of the mat. And reach the right hand over the ear, palm facing the earth. Yeah, there you go. So keep pressing that left hand into the mat so you can lift the shoulder up. Now when you're ready, lift our right leg up to the sky. Right leg is in line with the right hip. Breathe in, flex the right toes. And see if on the exhale you can swing that right knee towards the chest and then cross it over the left leg. Now you're going to have to wiggle your feet to opposite sides so you make space for your bum. And sit your bum in this space. Now, once you're settled, you can hold on to opposite elbows. Or give it a shot if you did it for the first time. Let's take that left arm behind us. Left hand is reaching towards the neck. And then the right arm is reaching up and down towards that left hand. They don't need to touch. Maybe one side you'll notice is stiffer than the other. For example, my hands don't touch on this side, but they did the other. It's okay. With practice, you can open the body onto deeper levels. So just be patient and don't give up. Get back on the mat. I was talking to you. Okay, one more breath. Okay, release the hands and give the arms a little shake, guys. What did you say? So it's going to be easier? It is. It's just slow.
It's fast. No, it's not slow.
You reach your hands forward.
It's fast for me.
You can do parts of it too.
Yeah, just do what feels good and then child's pose the rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Come back to downward dog and just walk the legs. Now let's come to our knees. Bring the hands underneath the wrists. And we're literally just going to focus on the breath and gentle movement of rocking the body. So take a breath in. And on the exhale, just bring the hips towards the heels. Bring the head down. It's like you're going to child's pose. And let's just breathe in, come back to all fours. So it's all fours to child's pose. Exhale as you go into a child's pose. Breathe in, come up. But when you come up, make sure you keep pressing your hands into the mat, engaging the arms. So this pose isn't necessarily easy. You're still activating the entire body. So the key is to find harmony between the breath and movement. So see how you can do that by breathing in as you shift into all fours and breathing out as you come into your child's pose. Using the breath to power you into your movements. One more time. Now start to walk, lift the knees up and come to the front of the mat. Bring the feet wider than your hips, toes out, heels in. Press your fingertips down to the mat, and you can bring your feet as wide as you want. I like to take them a bit wider. And I'm going to bring my hips down towards the mat. Now if you have a block, you sit on the block so that you're not putting too much force and that your feet are actually pressed into the mat. You can put it the opposite side. The width. Yeah. Okay, so from here, when your tailbone is rooting down towards the earth or press into the block, you're going to lift the chest up, press the palms together, and just allow the hips to open with the help of your own elbows. So you're going to push into your inner knees with your elbows and keep taking that tailbone down as you lift the chest up. So yes, you are going to feel sensation along the groin, the hips, the glutes. Let it open, and if you want, it might feel good to press one knee forward, one knee back, so just some dynamic movement. Now take your left hand near your left toes and reach the right hand up to the sky. And when you do this, I want you to take that outer left arm and push against that left knee. Now let's bring the right hand down, press it next to your right toes, the inner edge of your foot actually. Take that arm, push the knee away, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, hand down. Let's do it one more time on each side. Left hand down, left arm into left knee. Inhale, reach up, twist. Chest is towards the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. And exhale, come down. Awesome. Now, remove the block and you're going to sit completely onto your thumb. Extend the legs all the way forward, bring out the flesh from underneath the glutes so your sitting bones are rooted down. Now, if you need to, you can also sit on the block in case you have too much of a posterior tilt. Then sometimes a block helps give elevation so you can lean forward. So we're working on the hamstrings to fix that. Okay, so take your hands to the outer edges of your thighs, and let's press our fingertips or palms into the mat. As you lift the chest up, press the sitting bones in. Shoulders are depressed down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep flexing the toes, legs together, and see if you can take your palms towards the mat. Press the palms into the mat, straight arms. They don't have to be touching all the way, but just try. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. This is called Dandasana, staff pose. So we're in complete stillness, but the body is completely engaged. Thighs are engaged. Stomach is sucked in. Shoulders rolled back. Arms are strong. Breathe in, one more breath in. And exhale, relax. Now, you can bend the knees slightly or keep them straight. We're going to breathe and reach up. Paschimottanasana. Exhale, push the tailbone back as you reach the hands forward. It's like, I like to say, as if you have a ball in between your hands and you're trying to hand it to the person in front of you. And when you're ready, you can hold on to the outer edges of the feet or place the palms down on the mat or hold on to your shins. Shins might be better if you cannot touch your feet so that you can use your hands to traction back. As the chest moves forward, you're pulling your feet back or your shins back. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Stick that butt out so tailbone is extending back. Okay, 2 breaths here. Breathe, close the eyes. Keep flexing the toes, feel the sensation along the hamstrings. Keep the stomach tight. back up. Bring the right foot to the outside of that left thigh. Press the right foot into the mat. Plant it down. Look at your left toes. Make sure they're flexed. This muscle is still engaged. Reach the right hand back. When you do this, take that right shoulder and allow it to roll back as well. So you want length along the collarbone. Reach the left hand up. And on the exhale, hug that right knee towards your chest a little more as you twist. And your shoulders are super broad. You're looking towards the road. Keep the left toes flexed. Widen the shoulders and look towards the road. I hope you're breathing. Okay, we come back. Extend the legs, give them a little shake. Take the left foot to the outside of that right thigh, and I like to hold on to the ankle so I can bring it as close as possible towards the top of my hip. Now, take the left fingertips back. Reach the right hand up. Flex the right toes. On the exhale, hold on to that thigh and hug it in as close as you can, as if it's your best friend. And roll the left shoulder back. So you might hear in some classes, they say, allow your collarbones to smile. So it's basically broadening your shoulders and allowing length along your collarbones. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine up, crown of the head up, and exhale, twist a little more if you can, hug the knee closer. Beautiful. So we're rinsing the digestive organs here by twisting, getting more blood circulation to that area once we untwist. And we're also releasing the spine. So let's come back. Release the legs, give it a little shake. Go onto your back. You can remove the block. Okay, so bring your heels towards your glutes. And actually, I want you to use the block for this. It's a good one. If you want. Okay, bring your heels towards your glutes, hands towards your heels. Head relaxed down. Oh my God, you're in the sun. Do you want to come here? So from here, press the hands and shoulders into the mat. And you're going to breathe in as you lift the hips up and forward. Now, I'm going to put this underneath here. Or actually, can you lift it a little more? Okay, you can readjust that so it's underneath the sacrum. So basically where the ball is. In between the hips. This is supported. This is really good for releasing the lower back. So, Setu Bandhasana. You can bring the hands together. You don't need to bring the hands together because they're already. And allow the shoulders to press into the mat. Very good. Don't look left or right. Close your eyes and just really be in your own body. Keep lifting the hips up as you push them forward towards my voice. So you're lengthening the spine. Suck the belly in, keep breathing. And let's exhale, release. You can release the block if you want. Bring the body up, bring the body, torso back down. Let's do it one more time. So I thought you can stay seated. So heels towards the glutes. Heels towards the glutes, hands towards the heels. Press the palms into the mat as you inhale, lift the hips up and forward. So you're lengthening them forward. You're going to feel length along the spine. And when you're ready, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and press your hands and arms into the mat as you walk your shoulders towards each other. So we're just finding more space, allowing the chest and heart to shine. Keep deep breathing, and every time you exhale, that navel comes in towards the spine. So we're still also working the core every time we breathe like this. Feel the toning in your back, through the length along your spine. Breathe it. Slowly release. Walk the shoulders away from each other. Bring your hips back down to the mat. Slowly. Bring the knees towards the chest and give yourself a nice squeeze of love, of gratitude for pushing through all the obstacles and distractions and making time for yourself and your body. Now, hold on to the outer edges of your feet and allow your knees to bend into the armpits or outside the armpits. Head is relaxed down. This is a happy baby, so close your eyes and remember the times. Rocking from side to side, not giving care about anything in the world. Having a pure mind, seriously. If we can just go back to that, then everything would just be more simple. If you can, hold on to your toes or stay holding on to the outer edges of your feet and just straighten one leg at a time while you're rocking. So there's really no right or wrong. You're just finding movement, fluidity along the legs, the hips. You can roll over, babies roll over. Okay. One last twist to end this. Cross the right leg over the left. You're going to bring the feet down towards the mat and cross the right leg over the left. Move the hips to the right side of the mat. So move the hips all the way to the right of the mat and then just let the legs lower to the left side. Both shoulders are down. If you bring your arms over your head, eyes are closed. Get back to that breath and allow it to calm your nervous system. Allow it to get you deeper into this present moment. And to open up more space inside the body and mind. When you're ready, slowly bring those knees back up, hips to the center of the mat. Cross the left leg over the right. See if you can keep the eyes closed and just be gentle. Move the hips to the left and rock the knees to the right. Some of you might have done the opposite side before, so just do the opposite of what I'm saying. Allow yourself to just melt. Maybe you can think of your happy place. Maybe on an open beach in Canggu, post June 1st. Or maybe in your bed or